Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Modded Minecraft Mondays. This is JV111 here, and today I'm going to be doing the More Swords mod for 1.4.5. Uh, it's made currently by DarkHax. It was made by someone else originally. I do not recall the name. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So the first sword that it adds, and basically it does exactly what the title says. It adds more swords. So the first sword is called the Blaze Sword, and we can take a look at it. The blaze sword is made by 2 iron ingots, 2 gold ingots, and a blaze rod. It currently has a durability of 400 uses, and it does 2 hearts of damage. It also has a passive mode in which it can deal 2 hearts of damage, of fire damage actually, over time. So let's test that out. Let me get out of creative mode. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, so that didn't take too long at all. And we got a little bit of enchant left. Alright, so the second sword it adds is called the Blood Sword, and it is made by 2 obsidian, 2 redstone, and a stick. So a normal sword recipe. It deals 3 hearts of damage and has durability of 1500 uses. It also gets an enchantment. We'll go into enchantments later, but it has no passive ability. So let's see how long it takes us to kill this zombie. Oh, not too long at all. Beautiful. Like some of that stuff. I'm going to keep these on me because I will use these later for something else. The second one is called the Bone Sword. It's basically made exactly the way it sounds. It is basically made of bones. 5 bones in a cross shape. It deals 1.5 hearts and it has 200 uses, so it's not bad. Um, then again, it's Bone Sword. You're not going to expect much from it. It does have a cool enchantment, and again, like I said, I'll go back into enchantments. So let's see how long it takes us to kill Mr. Zombie here. Oh, well, and we actually had enough time to actually see some of the durability go down on it. So yeah, so there's proof. So the next one, this is kind of funny. This is pretty cool for PvP, for like spleef arenas. It's called the Glass Sword, and it's basically a glass sword, 2 pieces of glass and a stick. It deals 2.5 hearts damage, but it has a durability of 15 uses. So there's a good chance when we go and attack Mr. Zombie over here that he will die. The sword will break before he dies. So it's oh, okay. So we have a little bit of durability left. That's good to know. The next sword is called the Infinity Sword. So if anyone, a little bit of homage to the Infinity Blade game, a very popular iOS game. It is made by 2 iron ingots, 4 iron blocks, and a stick. So it's not exactly a cheap recipe. And it does damage of 3.5 hearts, and it has durability of 650 uses. So for such an expensive recipe, I don't know. It could use a little more durability, maybe towards 1,000. Damage is fine. 3.5 hearts is perfect. So let us kill you, Mr. Zombie, and take your EXP. We will need some EXP later. All right. The next sword is finally a use for lapis other than an industrial craft, and is the lapis sword, otherwise known as the lapis lazuli sword. And it looks really cool. I like the way it looks, and it is made using 2 blocks of lapis lazuli and a stick. It has 1.5 hearts of damage and has durability of 750 uses. So it's not bad. And it looks cool, and it does makes a good use for lapis lazuli. So if you have any like spare lapis ore lying around, we now have a sword. Next one is a molten sword. This one is vaguely similar to the blaze sword, in which it also deals fire damage, but it deals more damage. The only difference is this one has less durability. So it has does 2 hearts of damage, has 300 durability, does the 4 hearts of damage over time, and it's made by 2 lava buckets, 2 obsidian blocks, and a stick. So that's kind of neat. So, bye, Mr. Zombie. Let's put these back here. Next is the aqueous sword, and it basically it's it's the same thing as the molten sword, but it uses water buckets. It has and it's same damage, same durability, 2 hearts and 300 uses. The only difference is the zombie does not go on fire. So it takes a little more time to kill him. The next sword, yep, for all those Legend of Zelda fans out there, is the Master Sword. It is made, and it is not cheap, but you get your worth from it. It is made by 2 iron ingots, 2 diamonds, a stick, and 2 obsidian blocks. However, you get, if I'm not mistaken, you get 3 hearts of damage from this thing, and almost 3,000 uses, 2,750 uses. So it will last you for quite a while. So no need to worry about this running out on you anytime soon. The next one it adds is called the Draconic Sword, and it is made by a single piece of redstone dust, a diamond, a stick, and 4 blocks of iron. So again, not another cheap recipe. This one does 3.5 hearts, has a lot less durability than the Master Sword. It only does 750 uses. So not your first pick for it, but nice looking sword. So we shall kill you, zombie, and take your EXP as reward. Should probably eat eventually. Oh well, I'll be done well before my food runs out. This next one is the End Eye Sword. It looks really cool, and it is made, and it ain't cheap. 4 diamonds, 2 eyes of Ender, and a stick. Does 4 hearts of damage, has 1750 uses. So for its durability of 1750, that's well balanced. It's a well balanced sword. So let's kill this zombie, and we will be on our way. The next one is the Aether's Bane Sword. Now, for this mod, you do not need the Aether mod. This is just kind of another homage to the Aether mod. Neat little sword. Looks cool. Now, just let me find... Where is you? Okay, so you're not on here. So it's not updated with this sword as of yet. Currently, no way of crafting it. So you need to creative mode it. And we'll see how many hits this guy takes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy smokes, that did not take you long, and it barely used any durability. Alright, so Aether's Bane Sword is pretty OP. So DarkHax may want to update the OP thread and let people know that there is an Aether Bane, or probably change it so that you can actually craft it. Now the next one, the Witherbane Sword. This one I know is added into the OP because it is one of the newer swords he made. This one is made by a glowstone block, another star, 2 obsidian blocks, and a stick. Not the best use for another star, and I'll tell you why. The Witherbane only does 1 heart of damage and has durability of 1,000 uses. So it is not the best sword, not the best use of another star. Has a cool enchantment though. We're getting to enchantments towards the end of the movie. the movie. End of the episode. So it's gonna be a while before we kill this thing. There we go. Die, Mr. Zombie. Alright, so now we get into enchantability and repairability. So first, let's enchant all of our swords with this handy dandy bottle of enchanting. So here we go. And I'm sorry for the furious clicking sounds you will be hearing. You know, you're going through 2 stacks of bottles of enchantment. You tend to have to spam the right click button. Oh, wait, you can hold down. Okay, never mind. I apologize. And we should be done. Alright, so let's enchant each one. So we got a Bane of Arthropods. We got a Sharpness. We got another Sharpness. Sharpness. Let's go for a 6 on this guy. Sharpness 2. Go for a 5. Smite 1. Molten Sword. Go for a 6. Sharpness 1. Aqueous Sword. We're going for a 3. Knockback. And we'll do 1s for the rest of these. So Sharpness. Sharpness. Going for 2 for him, I guess. Going for a 1. Oh, this one got Sharpness and Knockback. Nice. So they're all enchantable. And like I said, there is other enchantments that these things have. I will list through them right now. Oh, well, here they are. Sometimes you can get them enchanted, and they will have Hellfire 1. So basically what Hellfire 1 does for the Blaze Sword is it shoots a fireball on right click, but it costs a quarter of the durability. So basically you have maybe, for 100 durability, you can shoot a fireball. Yeah, okay. Not the greatest sword. For the Blood Sword, Vampirism 1. Now, what Vampirism does is you right click it to gain a lot of power. It costs lots of durability, and it hitting a mob heals 10 durability. So for the cost of durability, you can gain some. So that's kind of cool. But at the same time, you also have to take into the chance that it might drain more durability than you're going to gain. So it's about a 50-50 shot. So for the Bone Sword, we got Fertile 1. Now, with Futile 1, what it does is act like Bone Meal on right click. So basically, the Bone Sword becomes Bone Meal. Well, it doesn't really become Bone Meal, but it reacts to it. Uh, I've tested it multiple times. So far, it hasn't used any durability that I can see. So, may want to look into that. Now, the End Eye. This guy. The Ender Pulse Enchantment. Shoots an Ender Pearl, and the user does not take any damage while teleporting. Now this I want to test. So let's get rid of one. I'll test this for you guys. Bing! Oh yeah. This, oh, but hello. It uses a lot of durability to do that. So basically it's like a get out of jail free card. So if you have like a mob of zombies and you're trying to get away from just pop, and then you can just get out of dodge, but at the cost of durability. Alright, so that is good to know. And what else do we have? Glass Sword doesn't have one. The Infinity Sword doesn't have anything. The Lapis Sword as well. Molten Edge as well. The Aqueous Blade. Now, the Aqueous Blade can do Frozen Aura. Now, what Frozen Aura does is inflicts damage with slowness 1 to the target. So basically, you slow down the zombie. Or if you have like a bunch of pigmen coming at you, you just slow them down, get the hell out of there, and then go. Now, the Witherbane. It uses It makes up for its 1 heart of damage and its durability by giving the target wither. So you can basically make a zombie wither, or if you're cruel, a pig. So that's pretty neat. So now we're going to go to repairability. So now I have a bunch of clean swords. Now we're going to see if each sword can be repaired. And let's get me another bunch of bottles of enchanting. Not one, I want a stack. There we go. So let's spam away. This is going to be a bit of a while. Again, 2 stacks of bottles of enchanting. Luckily, I can scroll over and right click at the same time and hold right click. So that's neat. Ditterbone, do not remove that feature, please, especially for these mod reviews. All right, so now let's repair these bad boys. Now let's go with a blaze sword. So I get a weird name for the blaze sword here. We'll put that blaze sword there. And we get a 6 blaze sword with Bane of Arthropods. So let's change that 6. We'll just call it Blaze. All right. So that can be repaired. Now we have a fully repaired Bane of Arthropods 1 Blaze sword. We'll check the Aether's Guard. It can also be repaired. Good. I'd like to see a crafting recipe though. No crafting recipe as of yet. Let's check Wither's Bane. That can also be repaired as well. Alright. I'm just going to go through all of them for the sake of ensuring. So this can be a little bit concerning. The little insignia at the back of the sword, or a little letter. You might want to fix that, DarkHax. Or, sorry, I'm probably getting your name wrong. DarkHax. It's DarkHax. May want to look into that, fix that. But yeah, so let's just keep going through. The Eye Sword. Yeah, see, it does that also. Or do I have to flip it around and get different? No, it still does it. So that may be something you may want to consider fixing. Glass Sword. As much as people want to fix this. Yeah, you can fix a Glass Sword. Alright, cool. Infinity Sword. Yep. Draconic Sword. Yep, alright. So all the swords are repairable. So that's the end of this mod review. Thank you for watching. Please like, favorite, and subscribe to me. Like and favorite any of my videos. Thank you for allowing me to continue doing this. And until next time, stay frosty.